Hi everyone, Carl here, and today we're going to be having a look at some advanced connected field service patterns that I've been writing about. And what we're going to see today is the execution of these patterns through the actual system, Dynamics 365. So you'll see that on the left hand side, and on the right hand side you'll actually see the camera feed from my laptop into the little demonstration IoT house that'll ultimately show us that this is not smoke and mirrors and that the pattern does work. So to get started, we'll see on the left hand side that we are looking at the new unified client interface, the navigation down the left hand side, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into a customer asset, and for our example we're going to be using a Nest thermostat. So again, this will highlight that we can use third-party devices in the connected field service solution. I'm actually going to switch it over to a special form that we've created just so that we can see the actual device properties, and these are being read directly off the Nest thermostat device. So what you'll see at the moment is just some feedback from the device, and what's quite nice about this is that we'll see it change in sort of real time. So let me just reach over and increase the temperature, and what we'll see is that actually loads up in real time and starts adjusting as necessary. Now obviously with the connected field service pattern that we're following, we've set a threshold on a temperature of 30, so let's just go ahead and set the temperature to 30. So you'll see as soon as we hit above the current temperature of 23, we get a nice little orange light indicating that the thermostat is now heating and we're above the threshold. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go have a look and see that an IoT alert has been created for us. What we're going to do is just refresh and wait for the logic app to come through, and there we go. So we can see that our alert has been generated. So this is very much the standard CFS connected field service pattern, but what we'll see is that the device reading here, and it is a little bit chopped off just because we've got the camera available to us, is indicating that the device reading of 30 degrees has exceeded the threshold of 30. What we'll also see is some of these fantastic new Power Apps control framework controls, and you'll see that it's feeding in the actual JSON from the IoT alert and formatting it quite nicely. We can actually switch it backwards and forwards and see what it looks like and it could look like. That being done, we want to do the second part of the pattern, which is actually interacting with the device through sending it a device command. So this is going to give us some metrics as to how many commands are being executed, and it also gives us the ability to expose those commands to end customers should we need them to action this sort of pattern on their own. So if we go ahead and navigate into the customer asset again, and in this scenario we're just going to go and create a command from the ribbon here, which will pop out a new window for us. And we're just going to go and name this, and we're rather going to decrease the temperature, and what we're going to use is an action here to update the target temperature in degrees Celsius. So this is just some configuration data. We'll see that it pulls through the required information based on the device, and ultimately you'll see that we've got a temperature now that is set to 21.5 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to send and close this. Okay, and that's gone. We'll close the window, and what we'll do is we'll actually navigate back to that device command and just wait for it to filter through. And what we should see is that it's currently in progress. We'll just give it a little bit of time to refresh, and ultimately we will see the thermostat from the camera. There we go. It's adjusted the temperature in real time. So if we go ahead and refresh this, we'll actually see that the device command has been sent, and we've got an IoT response from the device that it was received successfully. So that's the basic pattern for including third-party devices into connected field service, and having this sort of self-contained system, but now with manufacturers and third-party vendors that may not essentially support the Microsoft IoT frameworks. No problem, we can include them in like this. Hope you've enjoyed the video and have a good day.